Hey everybody, Marcus here. Today we're doing a video on the world's largest Amazon box. Just kidding. You may know from previous videos that when we've gone on road trips or go camping, we like to use a big 52-quart cooler to hold all of our stuff. Now it has to go into the bed because it doesn't really fit in the back. It's too big, and we plug it into the bed outlets there. But if you want to get a drink while you're on the road, or if you're just trying to keep something maybe in the cabin closer to you, you need something else like a regular cooler. But who wants to deal with ice and all that? So Tesstudio sent me one of their Cybertruck refrigerators that goes in the center console area here. Now normally that's just a wasted space. We maybe have like a tissue box or something else sitting in there. So I thought this would be a great use of space in the cabin. Plugs into the 120 volt outlet in the back of the center console and gives you room to put 12 cans or a gallon of milk in it. So let's get this thing unboxed and installed in the truck. Keep on watching. Got the DC input and then the AC plug here that goes into the back. Unit itself, I believe this is like a resting area for it. And then the fridge itself. Buttons on the side here, looks like probably a screen here. Buttons on this side too. That's nice. So let's see how to install it. All right, so I have gone on YouTube and watched 2 videos on how to install this, so I consider myself a master at this. First step is going to be removing this carpet here and pulling it back, and I'll get the camera a little bit closer to show. Then we're going to remove some trim pieces and then start to slide the fridge assembly in. So let's get started. All right, so this piece here is clipped on the right side, holding the carpet down. You just have to pop that clip off. And then once you do that, this part just kind of comes down on its own. Alrighty, now that we have that piece off, I'll switch the camera around. We've got to remove the trim pieces here. Just going to take a video beforehand because otherwise all you're going to see in the shot is my butt. But we're going to be removing this piece here and this piece here. Now these are just clipped on, so we should just be able to pop those right off to remove them. Once that's done, we're going to put this carpet back up and then start putting the fridge pieces in. Let's get these pieces off. Just popped off with some clips. And easy as that, that piece just comes right off like that. And now we'll just get this carpet piece. Oi! Good thing we have a screen protector. You might be able to hear it in the video, but it's really just magnets with all that. All right, so next up, this piece goes in, and if you can see here, you want the cord to be in the upper right here, routed kind of perfectly around the seat pillar. This just goes in like this, and then slides perfectly into the space, and this cord can now just wrap around the center console here, and we'll plug it in the back. Get this thing in the car. Let's take a second to do the best part. Oh yeah. Oh, that was satisfying. I'm gonna go ahead and plug the DC pin in here. I can't see him doing this blind. There we go. And you're just gonna wanna make sure when you're sliding that thing in there that the cord isn't getting in the way at all, so. This is gonna go up here. Whoop. Now I did have to adjust the cord a little bit to get it to sit down in there, but we have it seated in there in the center console properly, so we're going to go back and put the other trim pieces that they gave us back in to secure it. Alright, so we're going to put this top piece on first. This should basically just sit up on there like that. All right, so that one just sits there like that, clipped into that piece. Did I do a good job? There we go. So that is seated down in there properly. No wiggle at all. Alrighty, so we have the fridge all installed here. Total install time, even watching some YouTube videos, so I wasn't scared. About 15 minutes, really not bad at all. Hardest part was just kind of getting the fridge wedged in here, but fits nicely. Now, as with some things in life, instant gratification with this fridge is not possible because it has been shipped and needs to sit for 4 hours before you turn it on. So we're gonna let it sit here, equalize everything, and then we'll get it turned on and give you a tour of what it holds. All right, so it's been 4 hours. Let's get this puppy plugged in. And test it out. In terms of using the Cybertruck menus for the outlets for the fridge down below, you want to go to outlets and mods. There you can flick on the outlets. You also want to enable keep outlets on. So say you're on a road trip, if you click this on, basically it keeps the outlets on for 12 hours no matter what. If you don't have that on and you get out of the vehicle to use the restroom or, go wherever you're going, the fridge is going to shut off once you leave the vehicle. So you want to keep that on, and you'll have a timer in the app that'll actually show you how much of that 12-hour timer is left, and you can turn them on and off in the app also. I also turned on enable cabin outlets on entry, so that way it's just pretty much ready to go. You just have to hit the power button on the side once you get into the vehicle instead of navigating through the menus every time. Now, power consumption wise, you can see it's drawing basically 0.1 kilowatt or 100 watts or so according to the truck. Now, on the website, it shows around a 50 watt peak draw, I believe. So if you have it on max mode set to the lowest, freezer setting, and it's basically running the entire time, 50 watts means that you can run it for 20 hours with 1 kilowatt hour. The Cybertruck is 123 kilowatt hours, meaning 123 times 20 is 2400. You can basically run it for 100 days if you're just keeping the fridge on like this. So really not using much power at all as it runs. One of those where you're probably going to lose a couple miles here and there. On a road trip, it's maybe going to impact you 2 or 3 miles the entire day. So not much of a draw there. That's really nice that it's, relatively efficient. It's not that big of a fridge in terms of, something like we have a 52 quart one we usually use on camping trips, but plenty of space here in the cabin just for keeping your drinks and, maybe if you go to the grocery store, a gallon of milk cold. All right, so just a quick tip here. The power button changes the different modes. So you hit it once, then you can hit the button to just make it eco or max. And you can also change to Celsius or Fahrenheit, and you just hit that power button. So currently we're on max 64 degrees, and try that again. 207 is when we started this. 64 degrees, and we're gonna get down to 34 degrees. All right, so it is 2:52 p.m. and we are at 33 degrees. Reaching inside there, yeah, it's definitely nice and chilly. So took us about 45 minutes or so. I did get a little distracted, so it may not have been an actual 45 minutes, but it's not too bad to get it down to temp. Now let's see how much we can fit in this thing. The end result, 16 cans fit into the fridge. That's amazing. Now, I did not do that in the ideal way. I'm sure probably gonna have to figure out, a better sorting system. I feel like we could probably get maybe 1 or 2 more cans in there, but that's impressive. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed that video installing the Tesstudio Cybertruck fridge in your Cybertruck. Now, there are 2 options for purchasing if you are interested in that. You can get it from Teststudio's website, where if you're going to get it there, if it's available, use coupon code MAHKUS, MAHKUS, and that will get you a discount. Currently, I think it was listed at $5.99 on their website, or on Amazon. Now, specifically for Amazon, I'm going to link down below the link to use. When you're checking out, make sure that you click the little button that says apply a coupon code during checkout and type in the MAHKUS, THEMAHKUS. That'll get you around a $50 discount and the lowest possible price of $597.08. So make sure you use the coupon codes if you're purchasing. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you want to see anything in the future. Have a good one.